I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tries to play it through. Camavinga. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
No argument from me on that front. It's Mbappe! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Camavinga. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the shot! It's a goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Araujo, and it's Silva. Played into space out wide. Caught offside that time. Pinches it off him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Silva. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries a shot! In for the pieces! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Goulet. Can he get it through? Now it's Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Rafa Silva. Bellingham. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, there's the clearance. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Barrenechea. Barrero. Nice interception, well timed. Goulet. It's Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. Otamendi. Rafa Silva. And he's been shifted off it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Silva. Araujo. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Rafa Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! He has done it!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Dahl. And it's Otamendi. Half-time getting close now. For Rafa Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. Barrero. And it's Barrenechea. Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rafa Silva. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Barrero. Played out towards the right wing. Araujo.
That was lovely, that.
Some good work on the right flank here. No, it's not getting there. Great vision. And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Madrid do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. Here we go again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. And he's only too happy to take that back. Barrenechea. That is ended up in no man's land. Foot in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Barrenechea. Spread it left.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. That is lovely. He's making a real surge on the left. Played in deep. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Araujo. And Barrero. Over to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Dahl's cross. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Barrenechea. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the... He's had a shot! A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now it's Mbappe. Barrero.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a promising position. Rafa Silva. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. Bellingham gets across to intercept that. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rafa Silva. Araujo. Now that's a lovely exchange. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 15.
Oh, good spread. Vinicius Junior.
El dorsal 14.
Brahim Diaz. And here's Bellingham. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's on it. Can he? Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
It's starting to look like a done. There's the shot! He scored! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Luca Bacchio has got himself a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Valverde. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's very neat. Luca Bacchio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Luca Bacchio does well to stand firm and defend it. Big chance! On the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And he's done it again! He's got his second! We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Diaz. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the...
He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafa Silva. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he latch on to this? That's tidy. He has found the way through. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire.